So today, the release happened. The film has come out on Friday. And
we're so happy.
We're so happy, and everyone is going crazy.
It still believes that the movie is yet to release, though. I mean, though it's released, that that vibe and stuff like that.
So I'm really glad that we three got together. Yes. Actually, during set also we didn't get a chance to interact.
No, sir. You never give a chance to interact.
Thank you for that. So we thought finally, at least after release, let's just sit down and get to know each other.
Yes, sir.
Funny thing is, there are 3 introverts sitting here.
Yes, exactly.
So I think it should be called Introverts Anonymous. Intro view.
But I always thought he was extrovert, sir.
Yeah,
I never thought he was.
Actually, when I met him for the first time, that's the impression I had. But over the course of 2 years, and it's not a fakeness, because he literally has 2 friends in the whole industry, and he's been in the industry for 10 years.
Oh.
Yeah, and during lockdown, I used to go to his place, so there are a lot of his cousins who.
But the industry too is a crowd, sir. Trust me.
No, 2 is company, 3 is a crowd.
Yeah.
So during lockdown, I used to see when I used to go to his place. So there are a lot of his cousins. They used to be always outside. He never used to leave his room. Like 24/7, he's always in the room. Always. Yes. So that's when I realized that he's extreme introvert. I think that's something I realized about you also.
Yeah, I'm an extreme introvert. Only the camera I have to, but when the camera is off, I get back to my own shell. So people don't believe it.
Camera on చేసినప్పుడు they paid now.
They paid now అని ఉంటుంది. అరే ఇప్పుడు కూడా చేయకపోతే ఎట్లా అంటారు, అందుకే చేస్తుంది. But yeah, I'm an introvert.
But how did that being an introvert? When did you take a stand that you want to be in front of the camera?
I know. I personally didn't take a stand, sir. I was made to stand by Devakatta because I was in the writing department actually for Vennela. So the typical writing, who doesn't want to come to the set, I will write a version or I'll improvise dialogues. Atla undindi anamata. So then this is the same old story. It's not repeat every time. He doesn't. I mean, the Shivareddy Garu, he hates me now because Shivareddy Garu, his visa didn't get approved when he was coming to US.
Okay.
So it was like the last minute, and Brahmanda Garu gave dates, and Brahmanda Garu giving dates itself for a small movie is huge. అలాంటిది ఆయన వస్తున్నారు, ఇంకెలా టెన్షన్ అప్పటికే ఆడిషన్ చేసాము మేము, సమ్ ఎంఎస్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరినీ చేసాము. అండ్ దేవకట్ ఈస్ వెరీ పిక్కీ. సో ఆ పిక్కీనెస్ వల్ల చాలా లేట్ అయిపోయింది సార్. లేదు బెటర్ షూటింగ్ లేట్ అయిపోయింది. అరే ఎవరిలో పట్టుకున్నారు అనే టైంలో ఎవరు లేడు. ఇంకా లాస్ట్ ఐ నో ద ఎవ్రీ డైలాగ్, ఐ నో ద మోడ్యులేషన్, సో ఐ కేమ్ ఇన్ టు ఇట్ అనమాట. అండ్ I was like, I can never act and all stuff like that. So he said, no, whatever take you give, I'll take it. So that luckily the character had the recklessness that I can do whatever I want. Because I actually dubbed for it. I had to go to California to dub it because I was not able to come to India because of some visa issues. But then I went to California, and then the version which came from California, some conversion happened and that thing didn't go through. I mean, the worst part is I spent a lot of time to dub for it, and the casual said, sorry sir, file corrupted. Then they say, can you come to India? Sir, New York is sir, India is raledanటే then Uttej garu dub for it. And I always hated that, my voice, so though Uttej garu infused life in it obviously, but ఎవరో డబ్ చేస్తున్నారంటే మనకు చిన్న బాధ ఉంటుంది కదా సార్. సో అది చాలా బాధ వేసింది, అయ్యో నేను డబ్ చేయలేదు అని చెప్పి. సో అలా జరిగింది అనమాట.
But మీకు Devakatta garu, when he asked you this, because I've seen fairly bit of you. So what pushed you to even take that plunge? Money, purely money. Because I did Vennela for money, sir. Because I was like, yeah. But you're already in US, sir.
No, I was in US, but the thing is I was taking an off from the job for the writing, which was a paid vacation of 1 month, sir. Then he asked for 2 more months. That was impossible. I cannot survive. Then he said, I'll give you money. How much ever you're getting it. So I was like, okay, I'm chilling on sets and I'm getting the money what I'm supposed to get in my job. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So it was the biggest motivation for me to do it. And the best part was the character had that recklessness, so I can do whatever I want. And because Meeta under limitation in this, sir, Meeta characters, they have to behave in such a way. Luckily my character had no limitations. I can say whatever I want. I can, F off. That was fine with it. So it was that way. So it went well, luckily. But then later on, when I knew that, now the money is not the motivation. When I came back, I came out on a job in JP Morgan Chase in Mumbai.
Wow.
And then I got a couple of offers. Then it was like a balancing thing, I have to choose between both. Then I kept on, how much I'm getting paid, which was peanuts, obviously. But then I was like, I can stay with my parents in Hyderabad rather than staying away in Mumbai. And obviously I'm staying with parents and, working in a good job and stuff like that was a good thing. So I thought, let me go for it. So luckily Srinivata garu and Veeru Potla garu, they all gave me a lovely break in their movies, and things went smooth from there.
Rest is history, as they say.
Not history.
Not history. I am not done.
No sir, I can be done anytime. Now it's an unpaid career for everyone.
No sir,
it's not like before.
I think you're just being
no sir, you know, I'm always prepared for that.
Yeah.
I don't take huge leap of faith and stuff like that.
As you being
leaps of faith, sorry.
Leaps of faith. So you mentioned about being prepared, and I told this in the trailer press meet also, and a lot of interviews that they covered. Everyone asked, Vennela Kishore garu pani chesthe ela undi, chala fun ga untadi. నాకు fun గా లేదు actually. నిజంగా చెప్పాలంటే. I was always inspired, and I told him several times. I told Varsha also several times, because I never, in my wildest of dreams, thought that first we'll say agree for a small film like us.
I know sir, it's every movie is a movie for me.
Movie for me.
Yeah,
But
it's
second,
an opportunity.
it's an opportunity. But then second thing is, you are one of the busiest artists. What inspired me the most about you was, you not only came prepared, you used to come with ideas for to make the scene better.
Yeah, I love that
and
part.
I was I found it so, because very rarely do a lot of people do that, especially people who are upcoming. Yes, because there's hunger. But how is it that even after so long that you're constantly trying to make it perfect or better?
That is not something which I want to inspire people or something, but to be honest, it is my weakness here. Whenever I go to a role, I really want to make it better. Like I want to, but the worst part is at least 50% of the movies they don't give scripts much before the shoot and all. Usually it's written over there, stuff like that. So at the time it's really hard because we get very minute time frame to improvise it. But I want to know, for example, how I wanted to name that guy Jumanji because and stuff like that, and you know, so I want to do something better. That's all. So I enjoy that part personally. Like చాలా మంచి అనిపిస్తుంది అదంతా ఎంజాయ్ చేయడం, to improvise చేయడం. So but if it works, it's fine. But if not, I know that, you know, sometimes it doesn't work. But we will, me and hero also, everyone in that, we will do something, sir, wildest, and we know you will control. Salu, so we know you will control. So that freedom we gave. So it was fun, sir. Definitely.
Actually, sir, the free take it too.
Oh, definitely. Oh my God, I still remember. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes we like, okay, this is okay. This is okay, take. Now you can do whatever you want. If it's fine, I'll take that. So that was.
With Raj, that technique worked a lot for me. With you, because you used to tell me, like, there's so many things you added, like Jumanji, then there's Ignorance is the Best, Shaji Gomez. All of these, so it's a writer's and a director's joy to see an artist not just live the character, but try to bring more to the character.
I hope, sir. I hope people will find that.
Yeah. So the other thing I wanted to check is, I had this doubt during the shoot also, by the way. So I noticed there's one person in your caravan always. Is that person for you to bounce ideas? Because that's what I thought, that you bounce ideas and then you come and then you say, oh, this is how it's.
No, he's always a listener, sir. He's my friend. Okay. I've been since 2-3 years. His name is Ravi Raja.
Okay.
So he's an actor actually. He already worked in a couple of movies. So the best part is he knows my frequency, comical frequency, and sometimes whenever I get him on set, whenever I get the scene, I will read it aloud with him and I will see what I'm going to do with it. And he will tell me if it's working or not. So he's like my first audience.
Oh, okay.
So if it works, then I will go and tell it to the director. Okay. And if he doesn't laugh, then I'll say okay, it's not working.
But that's a great experience actually.
Yeah.
But then that's what I was saying, the commitment to the craft.
అంటే చాలా మంది ఎలా అంటే ఐ సీన్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ వస్తారు, ఓకే చూస్తారు, ఓకే వాళ్ళు నాకు ఇంత ఇస్తున్నారు కాబట్టి చేస్తే వెళ్ళిపోతారు అన్నట్టు ఉంటారు. సో దే డోంట్ కమిట్ టు వాట్ దే డూ.
Yeah, but I really want to make it better, sir. That is one thing I love about this job also, which I can always do something better and stuff. So.
And see, basically what they take it for granted. Basically, take the position for granted.
అమ్మో ఇక్కడ ఏ పొజిషన్ ప్రాపర్ I still remember when I used to go in bus in Koti, if I get a yearly pass it was huge because that was like too much of money. It was always a monthly pass, so this is like a proper monthly pass right now. In 6 months and all, if you don't generate a good comedy movie otherwise suddenly we don't get calls. So it's better, sir, we have to do. Now go to sir, any movie, if it works or not, at least I should at least generate 1 or 2 good ROFL moments, sir. So that is my aim. So
but in the last few years, was there a time in your life ఎప్పుడైనా సరే అంటే పాండమిక్ కాకుండా ఒక 10 days ఒక 20 days ఏ కాల్ రాకుండా అరే కాల్స్ రావట్లేదు ఏంటంటే టెన్షన్ పడి
ఆ విషయంలో బాగా లక్కీ నేను ఆ విషయంలో ఐ వాజ్ లక్కీ సార్ టు బి ఆనెస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ టాలెంటెడ్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్ ఐ బీన్ లక్కీ బికాస్ థింగ్స్ వర్ రియలీ వెంట్ స్మూత్ ఫర్ మీ వన్స్ డూ కూడా హ్యాపెండ్ సిన్స్ దెన్
టాలెంట్ తర్వాత లక్ వస్తుంది
బట్ స్టిల్ లక్ చాలా ఉండాలి
luck is a term that people give when they're really prepared for something, because if you're not prepared, the opportunity could come. You can't make most of it. But if you're prepared and you really work for it, when the opportunity comes, you can convert it. That's what people call luck. So I think your preparedness for it, even in this case, like I mean, complete outsider at the age of 19, coming in, making a film and making it as a hero. Obviously you're prepared. There's a whole history for
and I've seen his cult fans in Twitter who genuinely love him. I mean, they don't care about the movie's verdict. It's like an unconditional love towards him.
Because again, see, like someone like him, I mean, if you go deeper into his history, like being an extreme introvert, he was a magician at the age of 5.
But నిజంగా నేను ఇంట్రోవర్ట్ అంటే మాత్రం నేను ఎందుకు తెలియకుండా like sudden గా ఒక ఫ్రెండ్లీ ఫీలింగ్ వచ్చింది. వావ్, ఈజ్ ఇంట్రోవర్ట్ టూ. బికాస్ బాగా మారుతారు సార్ బయట కూడా మళ్ళీ. ఐ మీన్ మైక్ లో అయినా సరే
మైక్ లోని మాటలు మాత్రం వినపడతాయి, లోపల
నాకు కూడా అర్థం అవుతుంది. When he switches on the mask, I can clearly see now. Like and I think it's part of his profession, so you can't avoid it.
సో ఎలా ఉండేది మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ టు అంటే ఒక స్టాండప్ కామెడియన్ రోల్ అనేది కొంచెం డెఫినెట్లీ ఛాలెంజింగ్ బికాస్ మామూలుగా అంటేనే మనకి మూవీ ఒక సెటప్ అంత ఉండి వేరే వీ కెన్ రీటేక్ మనకు బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ మ్యూజిక్ పెట్టచ్చు అయినా కానీ మనకు టెన్షన్ ఉంటుంది సినిమాకి వెళ్ళాక ఇది పండుద్దా లేదని. స్టాండప్ కామెడీ అనేది డైరెక్ట్లీ అక్కడే సో తెలిసిపోద్ది ఇక్కడ నవ్వకపోతే అమ్మో నవ్వట్లేదు నవ్వుతుంది ఏంటో
అది కూడా ప్రాబ్లం కాదు. అది పెద్ద ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే మనకు వచ్చే మోడల్స్ చూడటం ఎవరికి తెలియదు అక్కడ. You can't even judge it.
And after one time they are already lost.
One more అంటే ఆ మోడల్ చూసి చేయాలంటే చాలా కష్టంగా ఉంటుంది యాక్చువల్గా. సో నేను ఏంటంటే అసలు అంటే పట్టించుకునేవాడిని కాదు, నాకు వెళ్ళిపోయాడిని. అంటే మన జడ్జిమెంట్ ఉంటుంది కదా, అందరం ముందు వర్క్ షాప్ చేసుకుంటాం, ప్లాన్ చేసుకున్నాం. సో పాలస్ కానీ అది కానీ మా జడ్జ్మెంట్
ఆల్రెడీ అంతకుముందు ఓపెన్ మైక్ చేశారంటే
ఈ కంటెంట్ ఒకసారి చేశానంటే తర్వాత
ఎలా ఉండింది అప్పుడు రెస్పాన్స్ అక్కడ
అద్దరిపోయింది అసలు. అబ్బా నేను కామిక్స్ అని వెళ్ళి గెలిస్తాను నేను.
వావ్,
అక్కడ మా ఏడిసి 2-3 ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళు సింపతి లాఫ్టర్ తప్ప ఇంకేం లేదు. అది బాంబులే గెలిచి
how much stage fear he has. I was shocked because he was very well prepared. Preparation చేయలేదు కదా, ప్రిపేర్ చేసి వెళ్ళారు. And his hand shivering, I can see.
Yes, seriously sir, నేను పెద్ద ఇంట్రోవర్ట్, నాకు స్టేజ్ మీద స్పీచ్ అంటేనే మాకు మామూలు ఉండదు.
His voice was cracking. I have the video. Maybe tomorrow I should listen to it. So yeah, it was చెప్పండి.
So but the thing is అంటే ఆ కంఫర్ట్ లెవెల్ అయితే వచ్చింది నాకు, అంటే బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్ అదే కంఫర్ట్ లెవెల్ వచ్చింది. So it's made it easier for me to perform.
Please subscribe to SocialPost.
Kindly subscribe SocialPost.
Please subscribe to SocialPost.
SocialPost మీరందరూ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాను.